We speak of freedom and of democracy, but these words today do not mean just what they meant some years ago. For instance, when the word democracy first came into being, it did not mean that everybody had the right. It meant that there were a few privileged people who had the right and the vast majority of people who did not. But through the ages, the meaning of the words changed, and nobody today will accept that limited meaning. And today, all the protest movements in the world are because some group or the other feels that those people, whether they are black or brown, whether they are women or young people, are not enjoying their rights which should be there under democracy. This is why these protest movements begin and gather strength. So, in India, we are trying to evolve a way in which we can change the society so that little by little those who have been underprivileged through the ages are able to be equal citizens. Firstly, I think this is necessary for human dignity, for democracy, for freedom. But apart from that, from the very practical point of view, it is equally important because if it does not happen, then there will be tension and nobody will be able to prosper and will not have the kind of a stable society in which there can be economic progress. India has in the past years progressed a great deal. From independence right up to 2010, our progress was quite spectacular. In 1962, we had a conflict on our borders with China, and our attention was diverted from development to defense, and a lot of money which should have been used for very essential roads, schools and other items was used to strengthen our army because up till then we had just now given a single thought to the defense of the country. In 1965, we had another conflict, this time with Pakistan, and we had barely recovered from this heavy expenditure. We had terrible drought. For 3 years it hardly rained, and suddenly we were faced with near famine conditions. But it speaks of the courage and endurance of the people and their will to cooperate that even though the situation was so dark, we were able to prevent death through famine and are grateful for the help that we received.